Hi everyone, my name is An and I'm one of the pharmacy students working with CMREN. Welcome back to another episode of Talk About It Tuesday. It has been a while since our last video. Can you believe that we are only 4 months away from 2022? Well, neither can I. Coincidentally, this week Tuesday is International Overdose Awareness Day, and so we will dedicate this whole video to this special and meaningful day. What is International Overdose Awareness Day and how did it start? International Overdose Awareness Day was initiated in 2001 by Sally J. Finn at the Salvation Army in Melbourne. Since then, the global event is held annually on August 31st, and this year marks the 20th anniversary. The purpose of this special day is to remember those who have lost their lives to overdose, acknowledge and share the grief of their family members, friends, and those who are left behind, raise awareness of overdose, and reduce the stigma of overdose-related deaths. So how does an overdose occur? An overdose occurs when our bodies receive an overwhelming amount of a substance or a mix of different substances. These substances can be pain medications like narcotics, sleeping pills, antidepressants, alcohol, or illicit drugs. An overdose could happen accidentally. For example, an elderly person takes their pain medications recently but forgets, and so they take additional doses. Or a stressed young person having insomnia and taking additional doses of sleeping pills, thinking it would help them fall asleep. Or it could be someone suffering from many traumas and taking multiple antidepressants to help them alleviate the conditions. So therefore, it is important for us to approach the concept of overdosing without judgment and stigmas. Many of us here have developed tolerance to caffeine as time goes by. We need at least a cup of coffee daily to help us stay awake, and without it, we might feel drowsy or develop a headache. For myself, during exam weeks in pharmacy school, I overdosed my body with too much caffeine and ended up having a very high heart rate. My hands were shaking, my legs were jittering, and I could not concentrate. Now, let's think about someone on a pain medication like narcotics, or another term is opioid. Over time, due to their chronic conditions, they develop a high tolerance for these medications. They cannot stop it cold turkey like how some of us cannot stop drinking caffeine daily. There will be days when their conditions are so unbearable that they take additional doses, thinking it will be okay. However, that might not be the case, since a large amount of opioids, too much for someone's body to handle, will eventually slow down their breathing and eventually lead to respiratory failure. And this is what we call an overdose. Sadly, there are still stigmas revolving around overdose-related deaths. So on this special day, and not only on just this day of the year, I encourage you to share your support to this global event by wearing a purple item like a purple pin or t-shirt. If you are a part of a bigger organization, I also encourage you to hold an informal event or meeting for people to share their stories and be engaged in activities that will help them raise awareness of overdose. Well, thank you for tuning in today with Talk About It Tuesday. I will see you in the next episodes. Thank you.